Hello, my dear student. I am Anita presenting a video on CBSE Class 10 Science, Chapter number 13, Magnetic Effect of Electric Current. We had earlier seen in the chapter of electricity about the heating effect of electric current. Now, we are going to see about the magnetic effect of electric current. Now, what is this magnetic effect of electric current? An electric current carrying wire behaves like a magnet when electricity is passed through it. For this, consider activity 13.1. The copper wire is placed at this point X and Y. Resistance is connected, the key is connected, the battery is connected, the positive and negative terminals can be seen. The current flows from positive to negative. Now, when we switch it on and place the compass near this wire, then we find there is a deflection in the compass needle. What does it mean? It means that electric current through the copper wire has produced a magnetic effect. So, magnet brought near the magnet, there will be a deflection. Now, Hans Christian Ørsted was the famous scientist of the 19th century. He has played an important role in electromagnetism. His research later created technologies such as radio, television, and fiber optics. The unit of magnetic field strength is Ørsted, named in his honor. What are the types of magnet? See, there are many types of magnet, but we are going to consider only these two in this syllabus: bar magnet and horseshoe magnet. In bar magnet, we are having this one north pole and a south pole. Horseshoe magnet is also having one end as a north pole and the another end as a south pole. Now let us find out the characteristics of magnet. The first characteristics of magnet is the magnet attract ferromagnetic material like iron, cobalt and nickel. The second characteristic is like pole repel each other. That means if the north pole is brought near the north pole, it will repel each other. The next characteristic is that the unlike poles of magnet attract each other. That means if north pole is brought near the south pole, the magnets will attract each other. Next characteristic is a freely suspended magnet always point in a north-south direction. Compass is used to find out the direction. The north-seeking end and the south-seeking ends are there. This is a small magnetic needle. The north-seeking end is called as what? North pole, and the south-seeking end will be called as what? South pole. Our next topic is magnetic field and magnetic field lines. Let us perform activity 13.2. Fix a sheet of white paper on a drawing board using some adhesive material. So we have to stick a white paper on a drawing board. Then place a bar magnet at the center. Sprinkle iron filling over it. Now, this sprinkling you will be doing with the help of a salt sprinkler. Then tap the board gently. You will find that the iron filling will get arranged themselves in a pattern. Why do the iron filling arrange? The magnet exerts its influence in the region surrounding it. That means it exerts a force on the iron filling. The region surrounding the magnet in which the force of the magnet can be detected is said to have a magnetic field. So, this all region near the magnet will be having the magnetic field, and this is also the definition of the magnetic field: region surrounding the magnet. Now, what do you mean by the magnetic field lines? The lines along which the iron filling align themselves represent the magnetic field line. See, you can see the pattern over here. See, these are the lines which are called as what? Magnetic field lines. Now, there is also another activity, activity 13.3, which is also used to find out the magnetic field line. For this, we have to place a bar magnet on the white paper. The north pole is this and the south pole is this one. Now we will be bringing the compass needle near this north pole. We will find the deflection in the compass needle in such a manner that the south pole will be attracting towards the north and the north pole will be away. So, two dots we have to put over here, one for this south pole and one for this. Now place the magnetic compass here. Again we will find the north and the south pole. That means we have to put dot again over there. Again here, then place it over here, place it over here. In this way we have to complete the circle. And finally we will see that the north pole is attracted over here to the south pole. This way we can find out the magnetic field lines. Next we have to see the characteristics of magnetic field lines. The field lines emerge from the north. This is the north pole and this is the south pole. The field lines emerge from the north pole and merge at the south pole. See, outside the magnet, it is emerging from the north and entering into the south. Then inside the magnet, what is happening? The direction of field line is from south to north. See, it is moving parallelly inside the bar magnet. That means from south to north. The first characteristics was it emerges from north and merges to south outside the magnet. And inside the magnet it is from south to north. Then the magnetic field lines are the closed curve. See, it is a closed curve. Then next, no two field lines intersect each other. See here, all the field lines are separate from each other. They are never intersecting. Why they are not intersecting? Suppose that they are intersecting, and if we place a compass needle here, then can the compass needle point at two directions at the same time? The needle is single. It will point only in one direction, and so they are never intersecting.